Hey y'all, and welcome to today's video. If you're new, thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for joining us. We're happy to have you here. We would love it if you would subscribe and stick around, be part of our family here. If you're coming back to watch another video, thank you so much. You know I appreciate you. I'm really excited about today's video because it is a collab with my friend Brady Browning here on YouTube. I found her through YouTube, goodness, a while ago, and we have become friends, and I'm so thankful for that. If you are not already following her, please do. I will link her video down in the description box. She is such a sweet lady, very good friend of mine, and I always enjoy watching her videos, and I know you will too. So make sure you go check out her video. If you're coming over from her channel, thanks for stopping by. I'm Tiffany. This is our small town life. Just to catch you up a little bit on who I am and what we have going on here. I am married to Justin. He was my high school sweetheart. We've been married for 15 years. We have 4 children, baby number 5 on the way, due in January. We have from an almost 13-year-old to a 1-year-old, and then one on the way. We live in a small town in the southern United States. We have chickens. We have a big garden that we share with you. I do all the mom. I'm a homeschool mom, so I share that kind of stuff, but all the mom lifestyle kind of things around here, homemaking things. If any of that sounds interesting to you, I would love it if you would subscribe and join us. Today's video is going to be a what's for dinner video. I haven't done a dedicated what's for dinner video in a while, so I was excited to do this. I'm going to be sharing one recipe with you here in this video, and it is a new recipe to me. I saw a picture of it somewhere. I actually didn't have a recipe to follow. I'll put down in the description box what I did, and I'll talk you through it as we're making it together. But I just saw a picture and thought, yeah, I can do that. That looks really good. And it was delicious. Also, if you know, I have not been making just a ton of big meals lately, or meals that take a whole lot of effort, because I haven't felt real good. Finally coming out of my first trimester of pregnancy, and hopefully I'll be feeling better soon. But anything that has taken just a ton of effort, I've not been able to do it. So this was a very simple meal. It came together very quickly, and it was delicious. I only made this for me and Justin because all of the big kids, they were gone to Bible school, but I will definitely be making it again because I know it would have been a hit with the kids as well. And it's also a recipe that you can adjust pretty easy to make whatever size meal you need, because we do have a bigger family, so it's nice to have those meals that I can adjust and make more of if I need to. Okay, let's hop in to our video. It is pizza topped chicken with a side of rice. So to get started, I'm taking 2 chicken breasts. Like I said, I was just cooking for Justin and I on this night, and I'm going to get them trimmed up, and I'm going to go ahead and butterfly those. That way they cook a little bit faster. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and butterfly them and then completely cut them in half to make 4 pieces. Just cooks faster, and that's how we like it. If you wanted to leave yours whole, you could. Just be aware that it's going to take a little longer to cook. I'm putting those in a baking dish, and then I will get my area all cleaned up and get everything else that I need. You could put whatever seasoning you want on this. I'm using the Pioneer Woman Anything Goes Everyday seasoning because I like it and it sounded good, so that's what I'm using. You could use salt and pepper, you could use Italian seasoning, oregano, whatever you like, but that's what I wanted to use on this night. And then I got my jar of marinara sauce. I'm using the Great Value marinara, and I knew that I wouldn't need this whole jar, so I got a spoon so I could just spoon what I needed on the top without touching the chicken, and I could put the rest in the refrigerator. So that's what I'm doing here. You can use however much you want. That's part of the beauty of cooking in your own kitchen. You can adjust it to your liking, to your family's liking. So I put a couple of spoonfuls of that sauce on each piece of chicken, and then just use the back of the spoon to spread it out. Then I got out my mozzarella shredded cheese, and I'm putting that on the top. Again, however much you like. I don't know exactly the amount that I used, but just put however much you want. I just kind of covered the top of the chicken. Then here in just a second, you're going to see me, I don't know if, I think you can see it, over in the corner, I'm fighting with a bag of pepperonis. I could not get that bag of pepperonis to open. I struggled and struggled. It was kicking my tail, but eventually I won and I got into it. I'm putting about 3 or 4 pieces of pepperoni on each piece of chicken, just what would fit down the chicken. Here it is before it went in the oven. I preheated my oven to 350, and you'll see that I set a timer for 20 minutes. I actually ended up having to cook this a little bit longer. When I checked it at 20 minutes, it wasn't quite done, so I cooked it for an additional 10 minutes. So mine cooked for 30 minutes total. And then to go along with this as a side, I went back and forth on whether or not I wanted to do rice or mashed potatoes, and I decided to do rice. This is just some quick cook white rice that I got at Aldi a couple of weeks ago. I cooked what I had left of that and just followed the instructions that were on the back of the bag. I did go ahead and add butter to this and some salt. Rice is one of those things that I have found myself able to eat during this pregnancy, so I ended up being very happy that I cooked the rice on this night. It was delicious. This whole meal was delicious. There was the chicken when it came out of the oven. There's the rice, and here's a picture of it all plated up, ready to eat, ready to enjoy. Now for dessert, Audrey had actually made this before she left to go to Bible school, and the kids had some of it when they got home, but it's a Coca-Cola cake. She used a box of chocolate fudge cake mix and a can of Coca-Cola. That's all it is, 2 ingredients. And then topped it, once it had cooled, with, after it had baked and cooled, she topped it with a can of chocolate fudge icing, and it was so very good. I hope you all enjoyed that. Like I said, it was a very delicious meal. We'll definitely be making it again. I will leave the recipe down in the description box. Also, don't forget that this video was a collab with Brady. Make sure you go check out her channel and check out her video. It will be linked down in the description box. We love you. We appreciate you. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.